everybody, it's the Linkzilla. He's back with another Minecraft Kaijerica update. Yeah, thinking about maybe like some kind of cold opens for these videos, or maybe like my own little catchphrase. I feel like what I'm doing right now is a little too Markiplier for my taste, and I love Markiplier. I really appreciate his work, but I just don't want to step on any toes, alright? So, last time we left off, I was basically reading to you all the descriptions of our dinosaurs, and I was about to start working on the Plesiosaur pen, but things happened, so I basically got to work on doing the Plesiosaur pen all by myself. Yep, I did it all by myself, Mommy. And so here we see Nessie is in there, she's swimming around, and we've got our sturgeons in there, and I named most of the sturgeons in here. Some of them have spawned here, actually, so the thing about naming your sturgeons is that when you name your sturgeon, it won't despawn, so these guys right here, they're gonna keep on swimming, and they're gonna breed, they're gonna spawn, and eventually Nessie's gonna find their little... she's gonna find the little eggs that they leave behind, and she's gonna eat them. And I know that she's basically gonna do this because last time I checked, there was a bit of spawn right here and one down there, dropped by these guys, and she came in and whooped them up. I just don't like how these guys clearly look like they're trying to escape, though. That they're clearly trying to swim upstream or something. And I'm a little bit worried about Nessie because so far she hasn't settled down. She's still swimming about and still thrashing about like all over the place. Back in her old pen, she would sometimes do this, but I think she would sometimes do this when she was having fun. She would usually sometimes get tired, sit at the bottom of the pond, and just kind of sit there for a while, but now she's swimming around back and forth. I cannot help but feel like she's panicking or having an anxiety attack, because I basically uprooted her. I'll basically show you guys the video clip of me airlifting Nessie out of the pond that I kept her in. And I've got these sturgeons that are trying to get in. I really wonder if that could be something that I could do, that I could basically, like, rig this with some redstone wiring and whatnot, and have, like, the glass doors open and separate to allow new sturgeon to swim into the stream. But I don't want my old sturgeon getting out, so... Sounds kind of like a Zen riddle. How do you let new sturgeon in without old sturgeon getting out? Well, anyways, sorry that I have to clear my throat. I partially just woke up, so... Now, let's read our description of our Plesiosaur. Nessie, age 232. Plesiosaurus, the near lizard, was a small aquatic reptile at less than 4 meters long. The first complete fossil was found by the first female paleontologist, Mary Anning. Interesting. Its family, Plesiosauridae, is characterized by having a small head mounted on a long neck and 4 fins on a body with stubbly little tail. Sound familiar? Because the Loch Ness Monster is said to have similar features, it is commonly believed to be a Plesiosaurus. Wrong! However, although Plesiosaurus lived in the prehistoric UK, it died out in the Jurassic period, which means there is no chance that any could have survived in the loch for over 100 million years. Plesiosaurus lived in an open ocean using 4 paddle-like fins to propel itself in chase of fish and cephalopod prey. Yeah, but it's not eating any of those fish and cephalopod prey, are they? It might have also been able to smell underwater, so it would have had to rely on other senses to find food. They may have been able to go on land for activities such as egg-laying, but this ability is still under debate. This is particularly because there has been no convincing reason for it to go on land. Its reproductive habits are currently unknown, so it may not have laid eggs at all, making any theoretical trips to the beach purely for making sandcastles. Wow, that was lame. That was like a lame way to end that. And so that's our Plesiosaur. Really hope that Nessie enjoys it here. I'm gonna eventually get to work on breeding her some siblings, but for now, I just want her to remain here by herself. I mean, I don't want any of the other ones to draw attention away from her, and I don't know what I would name the other ones yet. It's kind of ironic that even though I don't believe in the Loch Ness Monster, I still named it Nessie, so my Plesiosaur Nessie, because, like, I guess that just shows how entangled the myth is with Plesiosaurus, so... And you guys still won't give me eggs. You know, I have a feeling that maybe if they are laying eggs, instead of, like, the eggs despawning, they're actually eating them. That would be kind of morbid, but I know that the raptors do that from time to time. These guys are fully grown, yet I've only gotten one egg from them so far. Breeding occurs every 5 minutes. Starting to think it would be easier if I just turned the egg dropping back on to where the eggs will actually be placed into the world instead of being pickups, and basically speaking, I will know when the eggs are there because I'll be basically receiving messages that dinosaur egg cannot hatch here. I know that the Stegos have given me at least one egg so far, so let me see if there's anything down there, anything new. Ooh, I really like this. I like how they're sleeping head to toe, kind of. Head to tail. Nice little symmetry. Wow, I just didn't expect Stella to be the dark one, so... Male is kind of ugly. Odds are this will probably be one of my last updates on the Kaijerica world, because the only reason that I did this is because I'm a pretty anal guy. When I set out to do something, I like to finish it. I just can't really... yeah, I'm just basically kind of like that, so my initial plan was that I wanted to finish out the park on this island, on this map, so that I could see what all the dinosaurs looked like before I went about breeding them in the wild on Isla Nublar. So basically, this is my version of Isla Sorna. Jesus, I really hope I'm not getting sick. Because getting sick just fucking sucks. And what caused that explosion? Was that a creeper? There are witches down there. I could survive that fall. So anyways, basically like, this is basically my Isla Sorna in a lot of ways, so basically when it's all said and done, once I see what the Allosaurus looks like, I will have seen all the dinosaurs in this mod, and ooh, glowstone, yes please. And I will be able to go back to Isla Nublar, and I will feel comfortable releasing them into the wild. Deep in the wilds of Africa. Kratos. I kinda wish the tar slime would spawn so I could show you guys, like, exactly what they do. But if you've seen a regular slime, then you've basically seen a tar slime. Right, let me check my sifter machine. Yay! Still got spiders hanging around. Anyways, where was I? Let's check on the Ceratosaurs real quick. Ooh, they laid an egg! Finally. Ooh, it looks like Nessie's finally calmed down. You okay there, girl? You'll be okay. So, oh, finally. Good thing that happened right in front of me. Anyways, chair has caused some pain, so I think it might be time to trade up. Alright, let's see if the non-romantic couple have anything for me. Ooh, finally! You see, you guys should be making one of these every 5 minutes. Dumbasses. You know, I'm looking at the Dilophosaurus symbol on the egg, and I can see the crests on the front of the head, but what's that at the back of the head? It almost looks like a frill. Did they originally have the frill in this game? I think that in a previous version of the mod, these animals did come with a frill. Oh well, what am I going to do about it? Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Stupid! You're so stupid! Dryos. Come on, guys, don't make me have come in here for nothing. There we go. Now, where's the egg? I think that they have to basically make the hearts appear like 2 or 3 times before an egg is actually produced. You know what I find really kind of weird is that in the Jurassic Park novel, I mean, one of the biggest issues of the story is the fact that the animals are somehow breeding, despite the fact that, one, they're all supposed to be sterilized with radiation, and 2, they're all supposed to be female. And so, in the movie, it was basically kind of clear that Lex and Tim knew enough about anatomy to know that you require both a male and a female in order to breed, but I feel like in the novel, it sort of went a little too far. I mean, especially because the kids are actually younger than they are in the novel than they are in the movie, and yet it's clear that they know what sex is. I mean, I'm pretty sure that, like, that Tim was, like, 8, and Lex was, like, I don't know, 4 or maybe 5, I don't know. So basically speaking, when Dr. Grant figures out that the animals are breeding, he seems a little too open about discussing the process of animals having sex to a bunch of young children, even to the point of mentioning where the penis goes and how all that works. And it's just, I just cannot help but think that's kind of odd. I mean, it's also kind of presumptuous on Grant's part, and to basically just speak so openly about sex to a bunch of kids. I mean, I'm not trying to be prudish, it's just that I never really imagined any kids actually knowing kids that young knowing what sex is, but hell, Lex even makes a joke that Timmy's real interested in sex. So, I don't know what Crichton was thinking. I think that maybe along the lines, he sort of forgot that he was writing for 2 very young children, but I honestly didn't find out what sex is until I was, I don't know, 11? Anyways, I think that I've wasted enough time, so finally, we're gonna get to the main attraction. Finally, we're getting to it. We are making our Allosauruses. I like how the eggs kind of look like they have mottled blood stains. Valuables in. Up here they come. And I guess that's basically it. The only... Whoa. What the... Oh, they're aggressive. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. So you're an aggressive little bastard, huh? That's funny. Didn't expect... I'm pretty sure the Tyrannosaurus, the baby Tyrannosaurus, he just runs away from me. Well, it's a good thing that I decided to do this at night. Maybe the little bastard will go to sleep. This is going to be interesting because the Allosaurus is the first animal that I've bred that's aggressive towards you always, because they're not necessarily tamed to you when they hatch. And let's see, this one is still awake and she's all the way over here. I wonder if she was trying to come defend me from the baby Allosaurus, but she's asleep, so one other thing that needs to be fixed about this mod: the animals are clearly awake when they're standing up and awake when they're supposed to be asleep. Should really put another door there instead of having to go. Oh wait, this is the pen right here. So. Okay, so this little ankle biter was the male. And he was happy. He was happy attacking me. Allosaurus, the different lizard, yeah, it's very different, provides a different example of an apex predator than that of the Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, that's the way our country is nowadays. Everybody's focusing on our differences instead of our similarities. Why is it that everybody wants to be different? I mean, isn't the idea of being like a more unified cultural people as a culture living in the same country is the idea that looking around and thinking nobody else is different than me? I mean, nowadays it's like, we want you to recognize our differences. We want you to know that we think that we're better than you. Contrasting with the T-Rex, the Allosaurus measured only 3 meters tall, just under twice the height of a human. Yeah, you're instilling me with a lot of confidence while dealing with this thing, aren't you? It was still quite long, at 8.5 meters. Its notable skull ridges had several functions, such as acting as sunshades. Oh, that's awesome. The Allosaurus is the only dinosaur from the Jurassic period that basically had shades. Cool. Thug life. Its notable and display items. Curiously, many skull fossils found exhibit odd imperfections, providing valuable research into the paleopathology of dinosaurs and its possible effects on the creatures. Living at the top of the food chain, the menacing claws and jaws of the Allosaurus made it quite the predator, long before the time of the Tyrannosaurus. Abundantly found in the Morrison Formation, it absolutely dominated the food chain, and I'm being attacked. Yeah, it woke up. And I'm being attacked. Yeah, it woke up. Down, boy. Shoo. Leave me alone. All I want to do is study you. All I want to do is see you study. Is see you turn into. I honestly think that I need to keep it nighttime, so time set. Oh, that didn't work. Forgot a 0 there. Who's shooting arrows at me? Friggin' hate this Flans mod, because now every single zombie and skeleton is spawning with armor on, and it's just making them immune to sunlight. They are pretty vicious. I think I might throw a pig in there just to see what they'll do. Or better yet, a zombie. Let's see, that's the one that attacked me over there. So that's the one that came off of the feeder. So let's make this quick. Okay, good. I got both a male and a female. So finishing out, we're back on top. Living at the top of the food chain, the menacing claws and jaws of the Allosaurus made it quite the predator long before the time of the Tyrannosaurus. Abundantly found in the Morrison Formation, it absolutely dominated the food chain by preying upon large herbivores and possibly even some predators. It prowled the ceramid environments of present-day America and Portugal, alongside other predators like the Ceratosaurus, living from the Cambrian into early Tithonian eras of the Jurassic. Allosaurus had a delectable selection of prey. It actively hunted Stegosaurus and members of its family for food, and likely scavenged sauropod carcasses. It likely only hunted live adult sauropods in packs, but the social behavior of these animals is still up to debate. Man, you guys are going to be a pain in the ass when you get bigger. And I was stupid enough to breed 2 of you, which means that's 2 scarab gems that I'm going to have to use. So that one was the female, just making sure. Yep, this one is a male, so might as well keep these things happy. Can't be the last Kaijerica update because I still got the last big 3 animals to breed. So we're gonna basically be doing that in the next upcoming videos. So keep posted. I'll keep you guys posted. You guys will be able to watch those videos sometime real soon once I get off my lazy ass and actually start to play it. Of course, I'm sitting in a chair right now, so it's not like I actually have to be on my lazy ass in order to play it. So now it's time for me to reveal the secrets of the Scarab Gem. Basically speaking, this right here is a Scarab Gem, and basically speaking, this is the ultimate and rarest gemstone in the mod of this game. And basically what this is that, here, let me show you. You guys basically probably figured this out already, but this here, the prophecy of the first tamed Tyrannosaurus, look what's on the princess's headdress, which is giving off the light that cast away the Tyrannosaur's evil, and possibly sent that evil into Herobrine. Basically, look at what she's wearing. It's the Scarab Gem. So yeah, this is basically the not so subtle but still kind of pretty subtle hint that the Scarab Gem is what is used to tame the dinosaur. Tame all the big dinosaurs that you want, and also you can combine Scarab Gems with whatever weapons you want and end up creating a really powerful weapon. So basically a Scarab weapon of some kind. Let me just see if I can do a demonstration. Let me just see if I were to throw this into a crafting table with a Scarab Gem. Nope. Doesn't do anything yet, so I don't know, the crafting recipes. I really hope that you don't have to, like, actually use the Scarab Gems in formation, so. But basically speaking, that's basically the idea, the gist of it, is that what you have to do is that when you go to tame one of these dinosaurs, you have to fight it. You have to fight the dinosaur until it basically fatigues and goes into a submission state. Basically, kind of like here, you have to fight the dinosaur until it's sufficiently injured, until it's in a submission state where it's laying down, and then you right-click on them with a Scarab Gem, and boom, they're tamed. So that's basically what I'm going to have to do for my 2 Allosauruses, and honestly speaking, I didn't think they would be this aggressive when they were smaller, because according to the descriptions I've read of the baby T-Rexes, the baby T-Rex just tries to avoid you when it hatches. So it's not tame to you, but it's not trying to kill you either. So, well, now let's go check to see what my little killing machines will do with all those pigs I gave them. god, creepers everywhere. You guys need to turn down the creeper spawn rate. I honestly didn't expect the baby Allies to be that small. I mean, they actually seem kind of smaller than the baby Seratas. Oh, did the zombies already die? Jesus, have they gotten bigger? Wait, they're still eating from the feeder? Come on, guys, there's live game here. They haven't noticed me yet. Are we cool? Holy crap, I thought I was gonna die there. Can I get close? Okay, so it's not attacking me. Kinda cute. Don't like the big sounds that you're making. I think that you should start out making smaller sounds and then make bigger sounds when you, well, get bigger. Why am I nervous about it? But basically speaking, there's my Dinosaur egg. One day too late, you know? Well, let's go check on the others. Any good news? Any good news, crest heads? Nope. Whew. So I basically read you guys the descriptions of every single dinosaur that's here in Jurassic Park, so I'm going to give a few days to let the Allosauruses reach full size, and then I'll somewhat start to come up with a plan to try and fight them off. I don't think I could use this on them. I have a feeling that if I were to use this on a fully grown dinosaur, it would kill it. Like, just one-shot it, and that wouldn't be any fun at all, so let's see. No Brachiosaur egg, at least none that I could see. Oh, there it is. And the Stegos are next. So, while I'm waiting for those things to reach full size, I'm probably going to go back into the Cretaceous Park, and I'm going to read to you guys the descriptions of the Cretaceous animals, so that, I don't know, I'll have something to do. I know that you guys can look all this information up for yourselves, but where's the fun in that? Why not just watch this video to have a pretentious, self-important college boy talk to you about dinosaurs? Because that's obviously what you guys came for. Worst mud ever! I honestly don't think that I'm like the comic book guy. I mean, I basically like talking about stuff like that, but I'm not going to be as pretentious as he is. I'm basically going to talk about it because I think it's fun to talk about. Or frustrating, I can definitely see why he would talk about things that frustrate him. Yeah, you guys didn't attack me when you were born. You guys love me. You love my little calendar girl. Yeah, yeah. You love me every day of the year. And then, once I have these guys tamed, and I basically have figured out the formula for basically fighting them and taming them, basically being able to survive them, pretty much then I will move on to the bigger dinosaurs. I will fill up the Sarcosuchus pen, I will hatch the Mosasaurus and the Liopleurodon, have them both, the doors open, have them both in the pen and whatnot, so okay, it's kind of scary. Fairly alarmed here. Wonder if I could leash it. Nope. Maybe that's why it attacked me. It was hungry. But I kind of would have imagined that a dinosaur as aggressive as this, it would have attacked regardless of hunger or not. So, ooh, spawn. So, and spawn. Good. Anyways, sorry for the really low energy video today, but that's all the time we have for this video, and I literally cannot believe that it's 11 o'clock. I really just don't want to do anything today. I just want to have a lazy day. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next update when these guys are just a little bit bigger. Bye-bye.